Right then, welcome to the third episode of my vlog. I've popped into Korum HQ today and I'm going to look at some new bits of tackle that are a bit secret, so can't show too much, and pick up some bait 'cause I'm hoping to go fishing soon. But I'm going to go straight into my little clips, and the first one was on the River Severn, fishing with one of my pals. He invited me onto his boat to do a bit of predator fishing, but the weather was typical. It was just horrendous. We said we were still going to go and give it a go, and it was a race against time. You could see the river colouring up, but we actually still caught a few, which was good. So yeah, take a quick little look of me and Lewis on his boat. Right, out with this chap today on his boat. Exploring on the River Severn, just at Starport. We're just moving from the first spot. We had 3 perch and a couple of jacks, but nothing massive. I forgot to film the perch as well, so hopefully we'll have a few more. Couple, biggest one was probably just over £1, but we're trying to avoid the weather because it was really grim earlier. But yeah, what a place to be. Look at that, on the Severn Valley. Cheers, Lou. No worries. It's a better one. No, I don't think it's massive though. Just got to go steady on it on the perch tackle. These reels are nice, Lou. For the money, these reels are ace. What's up, mate? You having a mare?
What test curve? It's just a float strong bowl.
It's the glide, it's the power float rod.
I don't even bend that much.
I've had big barbel on this, look.
What?
I've had big barbel on this.
Have you? How big you had on that float rod?
Barbel?
Yeah.
14.
Have you?
You're gonna have to mind your language, you're on the GoPro. You don't have to, it's alright. I don't know how to use the bleep button yet. Keep hooking them on the blooming perch tackle. Keep yours fishing for a minute, Lou. Sod's law, he hit this one, not the one. He's been between our two for a while, like the way the live baits keep playing up. Yes, that's worth having on the perch tackle. Lou, just pass me the forceps, mate. In my bucket. What a beautiful fish. Look at that. Lou.
You having a picture on that?
Oh, I've got it on the GoPro. Got it on the GoPro's on. Same. Look at that. Mad. The mad markings. Look at the markings on the back.
Beautiful.
It is a beautiful
get a
fish.
Picture of that. Get some pictures of it. You get a picture of that.
Along its back. Yeah, it's nice though. that was on. Right then, so I've just been playing with one of the new rods. Rob's been holding the end, and it is a very nice bit of kit, to be fair. People are going to love that. I won't say too much more, but it's right up my street. The next bit of fishing I did, I met up with Darren Burr. Me, my dad, Darren, and a few mates went grayling fishing down on the River Frome. We were advised not to bother because the weather, again, was horrendous. But I was very grateful for my neoteric waterproofs. They did a fantastic job. And the river actually wasn't in too bad a state. It was up and probably coloured for southern chalk stream standards, but more than fishable. And we had a really good time. Caught loads of fish, nothing massive. We had a few 2-pounders, but yeah, I love my float fishing for grayling, so yeah, have a look. Right then, quick start on a rising River Frome. Didn't think it was going to happen. Driving down this morning in some horrendous conditions. I've seen the river, it's slightly coloured, well, slightly coloured to Midlands standards. It's probably chocolate to southern chalk stream standards, but 3 runs through and all the travelling is worth it. I don't know how big it is, but it's in the net. And it's a very nice fish. It's, oh yes. That is why we make the effort. An absolute beautiful grayling. And one that has just made a 3-hour drive in a tipping down rain. Very, very worth it. Look at that beautiful wiry fish. Size of its fin. So I can get that fin. It's just going to flip, 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 flip. But what a beautiful River Frome. Not even in shot, there we go. A beautiful River Frome grayling. Just going to rest that up in the net and try and catch one quicker or quickly before the river rises even more. Wicked start. Beautiful little grayling. That's the 3rd one so far. I'm just hoping the river doesn't come up too quick. See how long it takes for him to realise I'm here. Hopefully he gets it in. Don't want to distract him. There's nothing worse than playing with fish in front of an audience. Look at that. One of the fine liner sticks. That's a big one. Go on, Dad. Good lad. That's a proper one. You know it's been a wet day, don't you? When you've when you
in your hotel room looks like that. You've got to get all your clothes back dry for the next day. How wet was it, mate?
Mate, it was wet. It was wet.
Handy though, isn't it, having these beams here for all the drying? Ready for round 2? Wicked. Oh my gosh, so nervy playing fish on here. It's dead and full. Please go in the net. Just gotta go so gently with them. I hope this is a grayling. So much flow on the river at the minute, this extra rain. Every time I get it under the rod tip, it just goes back into the middle of the river. Oh, I think it's a bloody trout. I'm sure I've just seen a big black tail. Oh no! Oh! Oh yes! Come on, grayling. Come on, let's go in the net, please. Stop being dirty. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Bit of stalemate. So much current here. Look a decent fish I've pulled out of. Several in this swim already. So hairy. Trying to coax them upstream and just drop them into the land. Ah! Bad netting that was. Get them up on the top. Bish bosh, yes. Well, we're not allowed to film in there, so we're going to go down into Sonia Baits now and have a look at some new bait. Yeah, that one trout had me thinking it was a kipper grayling. I played it for ages under the rod tip. Just for it to pop up and to be a big brownie. But yeah, I really enjoyed the trip. I love going there and doing that style of fishing, and with mates over 2 days. Great little trip. Up next is like a little montage of little short sessions in between. Look, as a rule, always after work. keep a rod in the car. First up is a live bait session on the canal where we filmed the last vlog. I had to have a little return after having those perch. I had a little bit of a go there, and yeah, and then there was some pike, perch and Zander sessions really, although the Zander didn't really show up unfortunately. But yeah, that's just the general style of my predatory fishing. Yeah. Alright, just pop down the canal. I was going to be going on the Trent, but I haven't been very well, so just wanted to get the live baits out. Oh, that's away, I think. That's quick. Get a couple of seconds. Yep, fish on. Ah, there's a little pike. Lively little critter. What are you doing going over there? Straight into the net. Hey, Sean. That's what we're after, Percy. Better, I got my bite back. Yeah, man. The biggest one of an evening. Well, say an evening. Literally an hour and a half on the canal with live baits. Lovely fish. And a little pike as well. 3 perch. They're beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful, beautiful fish. Very nice. Well worth the effort. That's not the Zander I'm after. It's old Pike. Oh well, decent start. Alright then. This one I've been wondering for a second. I've come out hopefully for a bit of a Zander session. Just more of an exploratory. And I had a couple of taps on the rod, and I thought tentative take maybe. Never really materialised, so I moved the second rod down, had another couple of taps, and then a really confident take, which resulted in this pike. So a great start, but not the Zander I'm after. Hopefully, maybe a Zander later. But until then, I'm happy catching these. Beautiful looking fish. Wicked. Let's get it back. Come back out on the chop worm. Get that out of the way. Just ledging one down the inside there. This feels quite big, whatever it is. I'm hoping for perch. There's quite a lot of chop worm over there. Yep, it is. It's a very nice perch. Get in that net. You absolute beauty. Yeah, bigger than the bloody first one. My word. Absolute stonker. Absolute stonker, that is. Ooh, pricked me. Little bugger. Look at that. You gotta love a big stripey. On the river as well. That one took a alleged lobworm. And this one, exactly the same size, was on chopworm over the far side on a dendrobina. Lovely, lovely fishing. Beautiful. Yeah, so those little mini sessions after work are a great way of sort of utilising any sort of spare hours that you've got, a couple of hours here and there. You've got your baits, you're good to go. As long as you're prepared with rigs and rods that are set up, you can sort of rock up and get fishing straight away. But yeah, my final session was back on the Trent, and after all the recent rain we've been having, and still mild conditions for the time of year, it was perfect for a bit of, well, two species, Zander and Barbel. And what I do is I sort of fish for the Zander for up until dusk and an hour into dark. And then I convert I fish the big water rods, and I actually fish with the bopper braid for my predators. And then all I do is I unclip the feeder, because I'm feeder fishing for the Zander, putting chopped fish in the feeder, take my trace off, and put a longer hook link on for the barbel, as the hook links that I've shown in the past, and start barbel fishing basically, which can be a bit interesting on the braid. The bites are absolutely savage, but good fun, and there's always a chance of a whacker there as well. So yeah, take a look, bit of sport. Biter up, see what I'm doing. Missed a little take just before this. I'm pretty sure it was the same fish, to be fair. Chucked it straight back on the same sort of spot, and it went instantly. So unless there's like a little pocket there, I waited an hour, and for the first indication. And then I missed the bite, as you do, Zander fishing. Oh, it's just nicked it on the single. And there you go, the single's pulled out now. Absolutely beautiful. Right then, I'm well happy with that. Well worth coming out to the Trent. Didn't know whether to bother tonight, being that the distance and the weather was horrendous, but it's got to be good for fishing, especially these critters, these and barbel. I'm going to fish for a couple more hours for these, and then get the barbel rods out. We'll see what comes. I'm well happy with that. That'll be on then. Beautiful. And the same sort of small fish. And that's why they call them splashers. Well, back on the tide hole. I've had my little Zander session as I first got down here. Hour before dusk and sort of a couple of hours into dusk now. I've got the barbel rods out. And there's the first double of the evening. I've had 3 so far, but the other 2 have been quite small. Wicked. Night is still young. Just going to keep on barbel fishing until I've got to reel in and go to work. But hopefully we'll have a few more of these. Same tactics as before. Big feeders, big hook baits, 14mm Sonia baits, pellet hose. I'm just feeding 8mm and bally over the top. But wicked. Well happy with that. So number 5, the biggest so far this evening. Nice 12-pounder. Long fish this one. Really long fish. Hasn't got that deep trend body on it yet. Might fill out too. She's well rested, as you can see. Feisty barbel. Lovely fishing. Look at that. Eh? Wicked. Beautiful fish these are. Tell you what, they absolutely pull your arm off as well. Let's get her back. Beautiful. Right, quick little mention on rig storage. This is how I used to do it. Pipe insulation, wrapped round, held in place with nails. Just because of the rigs are so long, the foam discs weren't really viable because you'd get one rig on there. And these are them. Look at that. Wicked. So I can have rigs ready to go. Important when you're fishing on short amounts of time. You're trying to make the most of it. So when the fish is in the net, you just unclip a rig and get it back out there. And this is the Zander ones as well. Wicked. Great big ticket.
So that's been a little insight into my last sort of month's angling. I've really enjoyed doing the vlogs actually. It's something that keeps me sort of thinking on what I'm going to do next regarding fishing. I think weather plays a massive part in everyone's angling, and to sort of document what species I'm going to fish for in certain conditions, it's almost helped me think what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oi oi. Did you keep rolling then?